How's it going, guys? Hank here, back at it again with another short video on the Review and Preview Sports YouTube channel. And folks, as always, don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Review and Preview Sports. And of course, please don't forget to hit that big red button down below. Give us a like, give us a comment, let us know your thoughts. We want to hear from you guys, and oh boy, we will definitely be wanting to hear from you guys as I talk about this big mega deal that just occurred. I just got home from work as this video is being recorded, and I am absolutely stunned. The San Diego Padres have pulled off a deal that should automatically boost their World Series odds. They have acquired Juan Soto and Josh Bell from the Washington Nationals in exchange for CJ Abrams, Mackenzie Gore, Robert Hassell III, James Wood, Yarlin Susana, and Luke Voit. Now, one brief thing I do want to mention before I get into Soto and Bell. Initially, Eric Hosmer was supposed to be involved in this trade, but because he was unwilling to waive his no trade clause, Luke Voit ended up being replaced in this trade. So Luke Voit's going to the Nationals. Eric Hosmer, on the other hand, did get traded in a separate deal to the Boston Red Sox for cash and an undisclosed amount. So the Red Sox got a good deal there. But back to the mega deal. What happened with the San Diego Padres? Well, for starters, they have just improved their lineup in a big way. And as I've already mentioned, you look at Juan Soto's slash line, he consistently hits around 300. He's got an on-base percentage at well over 400 and an OBP of 900 and sometimes in excess of 1,000. Those are absolutely insane numbers. Now, we look at them this year, it's on a bit of they're a little bit down from what you would expect, but even then, like, he still has a on-base percentage of 408 and then 8.94 OPS. Still pretty much right at par. He's still got 21 home runs. It's really only the batting average that's been down. So I don't really need to get too much further into describing what they're getting for Juan Soto. The Padres are getting a generational talent in that lineup. And as far as Josh Bell goes, Josh Bell was really the only other solid hitter in that lineup for the Washington Nationals. He is hitting at 301. He's got 14 home runs, 57 RBIs, 384 on base percentage, 4.493 slugging, 8.77 OPS. Another really strong bat in that lineup, and a guy you probably could have made a case for being an all-star snub, if I'm being honest. But you look at that Nationals lineup. You already have Manny Machado. You're going to get Fernando Tatis Jr. back from injury. And now to add those two guys into what they already have, oh my gosh. Good luck pitching to that team. And then not to mention, they go out and make a trade with the Cincinnati Reds and get Brandon Drury too to join them. Look, I know the Padres gave up a lot in this trade. They gave up some of their number one and their number three prospect, in addition to a shortstop and a pitcher who they'd viewed very highly in their minor league system. But, as I said, if you're going to be if you're going to improve your roster, sometimes you have to give. And as I said, you don't always know what's going to happen. As much as you want to keep some prospects on your team and get them ready for the major leagues, you don't always know which ones are going to be the ones that pan out and which ones don't. And even if Juan Soto only remains on this team for about the next year and a half, depending on what he does via free agency, you have just improved your lineup to where it could potentially be murderer's row. And now you could, and not to mention, you can put a scare in the Dodgers. I mean, look, they're 12 games out of first place. It's very unlikely that they catch up with LA the rest of the way, but it should also be worth noting that they have 12 games left against the Los Angeles Dodgers. And if the Padres go on a little bit of a winning streak and the Dodgers start slumping, they could really make the NL West race very interesting. I don't know if they're going to win it, but both of them are going to be a gauntlet in the NL playoffs for sure. And things just got very, very interesting. Not so much with the NL West, but with the National League as a whole, because you got those two. You've got the Mets and the Braves. You also have the Cardinals and the Brewers even in the mix. But in any event, that's all I really have to discuss with regards to the trade. Improve their lineup with Bell and Soto, already joining great hitters like Machado and Tatis. Just unreal. But folks, that'll about wrap it up for this video. Please don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Review and Preview Sports. And of course, please don't forget to hit that big red button down below. Give us a like, and please give us a comment. What do you think? Did the Padres win this trade? Does this potentially lift them into the World Series? Did they give up too much? And did they make a big gamble? Please let us know below. We want to hear from you guys. But until next time, I'm Hank and Dicker, and you have just watched another MLB trade deadline video.